Hey everybody, this is my third try on this video, so I'm going to try and make it through it this time. I am sorry I didn't get this up a little bit earlier over the weekend, but this time of year is always super crazy, and so I'm trying to get it done now and ready for you, because there are some differences this week, as it is our very last week of the semester, so I want to congratulate you, first of all, on making it to the end of Foundations of Science 101. And I wish you guys luck on your next endeavors. But before you totally check out, we do have some things due this week, and some of it's a little bit different, so make sure you're following along here. First of all, we don't actually have to have a class meeting this week. For the Explore section, which we usually have our class meeting for, there's a different assignment, and I'll explain that in a minute. However, if you would like me to hold an exam review for the final, I would be happy to do that, but I would like to make sure that I get as many people there as can come. So if you'll please fill out the survey below, and even if you don't want to have a review, then check no, and if we don't have maybe 10 or so people who are interested in a review all at about the same time, then we probably just won't do it and you'll be on your own. But if we get around 10 or more people who can come, then I'd be happy to hold that review. So please fill out the survey. It's pretty much either Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday evenings. Just let me know when you can come. This week, so a little bit different. Thursday, instead of a prepared quiz, you have a short essay to write, and it is just a summary or synopsis of what you read, as well as you really need to make sure you add some specific personal details about how science has benefited you in your daily life, or has helped you solve problems, or has helped inform you on some important issues that might be happening in your life. So you need to read, there's a couple of options of things that you can read, and then write your essay, but make sure you include a lot of that personal information. Also due Thursday is the second half of the Part B Enrich essay responses from last week. So last week you posted your papers on different parts of evolution, and this week you need to make sure by Thursday that you've responded to at least 2 different people. So that's normal. And then Friday, though, you have this week's Explore discussion board due, and that Explore discussion board is going to do with what you learned from the prepare activity, as well as some additional information if you need to add it. So make sure that you add some information about how this technology really helps people. So the part of the science flowchart that we're studying this week is benefits and outcomes. So how has science really benefited your life? Additionally, you need to also discuss how science and religion can go together, and how they can actually help each other. So that's the discussion board. It's called the Explore discussion board, not to be mixed up with the Enrich discussion board from last week. So there are, again, these 2 different discussion boards going on. And then there is a quiz that has to do with that discussion board. So instead of having our class and having a quiz about the class, you are going to have your quiz about the discussion board and the prepare reading that you've done. So please make sure you've done that first. More details on all of this, of course, are in the content section of the class, so make sure you're reading things, and if you're confused, let me know on the questions and conversations board. Saturday, you need to have responded to anyone who responded to you, just like normal, on our Enrich essay. And then, however, Saturday is a little bit different, has some more things that you need to have done. Exam number 2 needs to be done by Saturday. And it does focus mostly on the things that we've done since the last exam. So the section on cosmology, or cosmology. I'm about to say cosmetology. My husband's calling me. Nope, it's not my husband. Just a second. Okay, call her back. Cosmology, chemistry, geology, and biology. So those big sections that we talked about, those big theories we've been discussing lately. But it does have a few little questions about kind of generic science things that we talked about earlier. And then there's also the post-semester attitude survey. So at the beginning of the semester, you took a little survey about how you felt about science. This one is, now that you've taken the course, give us a little more detail. Has anything changed? Are you about the same? So there's a little bit of stuff on there. And then there's the final course evaluation. So that's a little bit different, and there is extra credit for that. So make sure that you read all the instructions there. And then finally there is the reflection. And I was actually a little confused as I was clicking through things on whether or not the reflection is just like our normal reflections or if that is actually part of the course evaluation. So just click through everything and make sure that that makes sense. If there's anything that doesn't make sense, let me know and I'll try and get some further clarification from people who know better than I do. And finally, underneath our due dates for this week, I just have a little note for you about just how much I really do appreciate all the work that you do in these courses. I know that it's different than a face-to-face course, and so it actually puts a lot more pressure on you guys to really converse in discussion boards, to participate in our class lessons, and so I really appreciate it because it is a different dynamic when we're doing this online, and I, as a teacher, need your guys' help to teach. And so I appreciate those of you who have done that, who have participated and really helped on those discussion boards. And I think everybody has in their own way, and so I appreciate that. And just finally, I just hope that you guys have enjoyed the course and have found maybe a different way of looking at science and religion in particular, and especially that you've, hopefully it's helped build your testimony in knowing that we can think scientifically and be able to analyze people's claims about things, as well as appreciate the revelations that have been given to us from our Heavenly Father and through the scriptures and the prophets today. And I'm just grateful that I had the chance to meet with you this semester, and I wish you all the best of luck. If you ever need anything, you have my email address, so please let me know if you need anything. All right. Goodbye, everyone. Have a great day, great week, great year, great holiday season. Okay, I'm going to stop now.